This episode is brought to you by Carvana. Carvana is in the business of driving you happy. And with the widest selection of used cars under $20,000, you're bound to find a car that'll put a smile on your face. They even offer customizable financing so you can plan your down and monthly payments. To shop thousands of affordable vehicles 100% online, download the app or visit Carvana.com. Availability may vary by market.
Welcome to another Shorty episode. It's this one for April, my birthday month. No big deal.
Hi. Aries season. What's up?
Yes. So here is, we're back.
We're back in full swing, you guys. We're back in person. It's getting warm outside. Oh my gosh. I saw a thing that was talking about how there are couples who have dated. It was a thing. It was a tweet about couples who have dated for a year and have yet to see the other one drunk at a bar.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that there's going to be a reckoning of like you are going to see your partner in public
with
for
other
the
people,
first time?
Interactions.
You think there's going to be breakups from this?
Well, no, I did see this happen for my birthday.
Oh.
Right before the pandemic. Mm-hmm. So my birthday, but we were both drunk at the bar.
Yeah.
So it was fine.
Yeah. You got to see. Yeah.
That was
but
I think feel like
fun.
one of the last big hullabaloos that we had.
Yes, it was. But I feel like there's a difference between home drunk and bar drunk for some people.
Yeah.
And
especially after a year of not being bar drunk.
Yeah, like what if your partner that you've been with for maybe over like almost a year from like you got together maybe at the beginning of the pandemic or like during
you learn new things.
What if they're like a really obnoxious public drinker?
Oh.
Like how, interesting. Or like maybe not even bars, but like there are other things you have not seen. You probably haven't met their family yet,
right.
and you probably normally would have at this point.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot that you're gonna have to play catch up on for these couples,
Yeah, we're like he hasn't met my family obviously because we'd have to fly to do so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we haven't gone anywhere like vacation wise.
Oh gosh,
like
traveling
that.
for the first time with a significant other. Oof.
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
a lot of firsts we haven't been able to get to because of the pandemic.
But luckily, you two had dated for a period. Like not a long period, but you had been dating.
Yeah, just
for a little bit,
for a few months. Yeah, but it was about like 4 months or so before lockdown happened, and was like, I guess
here we are.
Be for 2 weeks. This is fine.
Oh yeah, this is fine. We're just 2 weeks in. It's no big deal.
NBD.
Remember when it was like low key kind of fun? Like we were all complaining. But we were like, oh gosh, it's so hard to be away from everyone.
Let's do a Zoom party.
Right.
Oh,
yes.
The number of Zoom parties we had in the first month.
And then we're like,
never again. No. I'm like, look, I am on screen all day, every day of my fucking life. We're not meant to live like this.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
now I'm just angry at the world.
Yeah.
Fuck your Zoom party.
I'm completely fucking feral. So
yeah.
by this point,
yeah.
I went to a store the other day. I'll bleep it out, but and the what do you call the person working there?
Cashier.
The cashier. Thank you. Like asked me a question about a product I was buying, like how I liked it or whatever. And I got so engaged in this conversation, and I was just like,
they regretted it immediately.
Exactly. I was like, oh my God.
You're like,
he
please
was
stop,
probably
please stop.
just asking like a normal customer service question. Just get a little engagement. It's fine. But he got more than he bargained for because I can't read social cues anymore.
No. Especially not with masks on.
I told my mail person.
Feared eyes behind.
I told my mail person at like, no, it wasn't my mail person. It was somebody, but it was like morning time. and I told them to have a good night. And then, of course, I had to do that weird thing where you're like, I mean, day, and then you spend way too long trying to like
back out of it.
And the person's like, I don't care.
It does not matter.
I get it. Yeah.
Fine.
Yes. Oh God. Okay. All right. So I have a would you rather
Great.
this week, and I wanted to save this, not do it on stereo, and do it with the both of you because I feel like I've got sports person here on my left, and I've got music person here on my right.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather date a professional athlete or a professional musician?
Athlete.
I feel like there are pitfalls.
Depends.
There are pitfalls both ways.
There are.
I mean, either way, that's somebody that's gone a lot. Professional athlete and a professional musician. A professional musician is going on tour, unless they're like a studio musician.
Yeah.
And they're based
Let's
here.
assume that they are going on tour.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's assume famous in their respective fields.
Yes, let's assume that they are, famous. Yeah. Because I feel like both of these professions have a reputation for cheating a lot.
Right.
And that they're like difficult people to be with. But they're they're difficult
in different ways.
Right. Like, because I feel like a lot of professional athletes have been athletes their whole lives. They're used to the attention. They've gotten the attention probably since they were in high school or college.
Yeah.
Whereas musicians not necessarily, right? Like,
well, and it depends on, so it depends on, here we got to break it down because it depends on the sport.
Yeah.
Right? Like I would, yes, baseball player, yes, hockey player.
Let's go basketball or football, because I feel like those are the two that are the most like.
I can't. I've already put too much weight into who athletically I would be into, and basketball is a no and football is a no for me.
Okay,
so it'd have to be baseball or hockey. Those are the two. Now, when I think
hockey,
when I lived in Columbus, the hockey guys were so fucking great. Yes,
what's the teeth game like?
It's not great. It's not great, but they have like
it's fine. They got good dental work.
They got that good dental work going. On the music side, like I have dated a punk drummer for a while. That's not great. But what
happens when they're famous?
What musician could you date? I could. I mean, if we got like a Kenny G dude.
Okay.
Right? Like he's just,
Michael Bolton seems like a real sweetheart, actually.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen interviews on music documentaries from Kenny G, and he actually seems like a really like funny, low key
right?
Here's
I don't want to go to your concerts necessarily.
No, I
really.
played clarinet in marching band, and the oboe, it's a hard pass on wanting an extended personal concert for an oboe. But
what do you think?
You're like Yo-Yo Ma.
A woodwind player's like cunnilingus.
Oh, Kenny G is going to slay because
he's going to be like right there, and you're going to be like,
yes, because
suddenly you're an opera singer.
Because the thing about woodwind is that you have to use your tongue.
Oh,
that is the thing about it. And Kenny G also
G spot. What?
He can go for a long time because he was in the Guinness Book of World Records for longest note sustained, which requires you got to do that circular breathing. So he can be down there.
Yep.
For a minute, okay?
Shit, he gonna get you that underwater cunniling.
But when I read this question, I was thinking because there's like basketball wives and there's like rock star situation.
Yeah,
if it's between those two, it makes it really hard.
Yeah,
if it's between those two, here's my answer.
Okay,
I'm going to go with rock star.
I don't have the ego that can carry that. I can't. Because I would want to go to the concerts. I enjoy traveling. Could I see myself going to every baseball game? Yes. Can I see myself going touring with a fucking band and dealing with fucking chicks who are like half naked, hanging?
I will say there statistically is probably more alcohol and substance abuse in the rock star,
That's true.
in the musician area.
This is true.
Because you can't really fuck around with that and still be a professional athlete.
Not in the, maybe on the off season, but otherwise. Yeah, no, I think it's hard. It's hard because for me, I don't have a lot of interest in sports. Like I would go to support you, right?
Yeah.
Like in the stands.
The cheerleader in you would be there.
Right.
It's
I
like,
would be there and be like, yes, honey, you're doing great.
Go hit balls.
But I don't really care. I'm not interested. I would rather go watch a significant other play a show because that's more interesting to me. However, if you, maybe ignorance is bliss in that, like, if I'm not going to all the games and stuff, it's not as in your face. You're not having to see that shit all the time.
Could you see
I don't know.
the same concert over and fucking over again, though?
True.
That's the other thing. Like, no matter how much you love their music.
Depends on the band.
I mean, if it's Radiohead, I could
Yeah.
go to every Radiohead concert.
Okay, so I have to make a decision, though.
Yeah, same.
I am actually... I am going to choose athlete. I'm surprising myself here because I mean I'm not even super. I was never really like into jocks. Wasn't really my jam. Like not my thing. I was far more interested in musicians.
Same.
But maybe it is because of that. You live and you learn.
Well, apparently you don't. I'm going to pick musician because if I have to choose between the two, I'm going to choose to be married to somebody that has a similar
shared interest.
passion
That's
and
true.
interest. And at least like we can have a connection on
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean? Like there's definitely pitfalls, I think, for both of them. But I mean, to me, I'm going to always gravitate more towards music because it's something I'm passionate about.
That's very true because like I don't like sports at all, so that could be either really good for your relationship or really bad. Depending on
you're both really into gardening though.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You have shared passions in something else.
Yes,
totally.
yeah. You're baking at home together.
And maybe he's really into music. Maybe secretly his passion is music.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
but he's not going to pull out the guitar and sing to you.
Oh.
Exactly. I am passionate about both things. I'm strongly passionate. My dad was a musician. I grew up with it. Music is a big part of my life. This is probably also the part of me that's like rejecting that, rejecting that marrying my dad thing, which is, I grew up with a musician. I don't need another one. I'm really good where I'm at. So I think I'm passionate enough about both things that neither of those would be a reflecting factor in my decision. However, I do feel like I could be the person who's married to an athlete. I would be there. I'd support. I'd understand the game. I would enjoy it.
I have to say, of the three of us, I feel like it makes sense for you to be married to an athlete. I feel like you have the personality that could stand up against that. I feel like, Christina, you have the personality that could deal with music. I don't know that I have the personality for either. So I'm kind of
I could see you married to like a baseball player.
Someone low-key.
Or a basketball player. Somebody you would enjoy courtside, have fun, hang out with your friend
just
Beyonce.
Eating nachos and chili dogs all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Courtside.
Friends with Beyonce.
Yeah.
I'd take that.
Yeah.
Well, should we hop into stories?
Sure. I have a couple. I'll go first.
Okay.
Because it's my birthday month and I said so. I don't know why. Okay, this is a shorty. On a first date, while showing him around my home, I fell 15 feet through my deck.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with your deck? Like, I'm concerned that shit was not up to code.
I literally just
Is she okay? Like, I'm like, did he have to take you to the hospital? 15 feet.
12 feet. Listen, can you imagine? You're like, yeah, this is my place. This is our
Did you guys ever see that viral video from years and years ago where that newscaster fell while she was stomping grapes?
No.
Have you seen the remix? Yes. Where it's just like,
she's like, it's like when you get the air knocked out of you. Oh my God. That's all I hear.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
And we sit here laughing.
Oh Lord. Okay. Long time ago, my friend sets me up on a date with a girl I'd never met in person. We meet at the theater, and she doesn't look anything like her MySpace photos. Of course, she's doing that high angle. That was contouring before contouring, when you did the high angle lips puckered duck face. Yes. We go into the theater, and she introduces me to her mom, dad, and 9-year-old brother. They're watching the movie with us. They chose the movie Romeo and Juliet.
Oh.
Do you remember that movie?
No.
It was a cartoon in which a gnome falls in love with a person. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Romeo. It was a gnome. It was a garden gnome.
But they were both gnomes.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Were they both?
Yeah.
Okay, look, I never saw the film.
I didn't see it either, but I saw I remember like the
I
ad.
remember none of this. None.
Well, now I have to know.
No.
Okay. And at this point, I'm not sure why I stuck it out. We get into the theater, and the 9-year-old is kicking the back of my seat immediately and does not stop for an entire 20 minutes.
Oh, no.
I said, fuck it, excused myself to use the restroom, and just drove home.
Yep. That's the correct way to do it.
They are both gnomes.
Yeah.
Why? Who came up with this concept?
Who knows?
I don't
know.
Who knows?
I don't like it.
Okay. Mine's from Reddit. Not really dating, but I had a Tinder girl come over to hook up, and instead she kept talking about a video of hers that went viral in 2015.
Oh my God.
She insisted on showing me the video of her screaming at cars driving by her, and she kept laughing hysterically.
Oh.
I tried fake laughing to be nice. She said I didn't find it funny enough. So she kept playing it, essentially on a fucking loop. I must have had to watch it 7 times before she stopped.
Nothing makes something funnier than watching it 7 times in a row.
It's hilarious, right? Look, one more time.
No. You didn't laugh hard
You
enough.
didn't get it. Did you see that one part, though?
Did you see that one part?
Did you see that
We'll
part?
watch it again. We'll watch it again.
No, it's okay if you missed it.
Did you see me yelling? This is funny.
Oh my God.
Watch it
Oh
again.
man. There are going to be studies that are done on what happens to the brain when you go viral at too young an age, you know? Like that like taste of fame, but that's not real fame.
Yeah. Just that tiny little dose.
Ugh.
All right. The date was going well, and we were making out standing next to my car. He grabbed my butt, and I guess my body went into defense mode because I released a loud, smelly fart.
No.
We both ignored it, but it got awkward.
No.
There was no second date.
No. And you can't fart when you're making out.
No.
Taste it.
Could you imagine?
No.
Grabs your ass.
Dude.
Oh.
Dude, there's so many different. I'm like wondering what kind of fart it was.
Yeah.
She said loud, which makes me think it's like an air horn situation.
Oh,
You know how sometimes like you're like, how did that sound even happen?
Yeah.
From the human body, like from the bellows of.
What was that? What was that?
That always reminds me of that girl who was in her closet making you've seen that video of that little girl. She's in the closet like making a YouTube video, like she's an influencer. She's acting like she's an influencer, and she farts, and then she's like, what was that?
Oh yes.
It must have been a ghost.
It's so funny. Oh, bless her heart.
Oh God,
Oh my
honey,
God.
honey. Okay. My friend's brother came over for a home cooked dinner. The date was awful. For starters, he smelled. I think it was because of dirty clothing. And when we sat on the couch chatting after dinner, he was farting audibly and fragrantly. In the middle of our conversation, he received a phone call from his pot dealer that his pot dealer may have been arrested.
Oh my God.
He was so intoxicated that he asked me to drive him to a local grocery store to meet the guy who'd called him. Like, why?
No.
Okay. Anyway, I did, but he never came out of the store. He abandoned me at the supermarket. We went out again because I was really trying to do his brother a favor. On the second date at brunch, he admitted that he had dropped acid right before. What the fuck? Oh, and by the way, this man was in his mid-40s.
Oh my God.
Dude,
that
that story
plot
was giving
twist.
me 20-year-old
Yes,
vibes.
easy.
You just
Mid
blew my
40s.
mind.
He came to
plot
brunch.
twist.
He came to brunch. My guy, the
acid.
sun is out. Yeah, like took acid and came to brunch.
Not interested in that at all.
No.
No. Like, also, yeah, you don't want to end up trip sitting for someone when you did not plan on that.
No.
Like, this was not where my night was going. Yeah.
In fact, I'm not trip sitting. You're trip sitting yourself. I'm out.
Yeah, I'll call you an Uber. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll help you get into it. And that's where my commitment to you ends.
You're nicer than me. I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Quotes.
I'm going to go to the grocery store just like you did.
Me again.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Dude, somebody leaves me at a grocery
Nah.
store. There is no second date.
No.
I don't care how much I like your brother. No.
Date the brother.
Amen.
Okay. Met a girl via Facebook. We meet at a coffee shop. I don't even drink coffee. It's just a cliche spot in the heterosexual dating routine.
Tracks.
Anyways, she grabs a coffee and we start talking. Things go really well. She offers to drive me home after 2 hours of talking. Then she says, before we leave, I need to tell you. Oh my God. She said she'll be the perfect girlfriend, meet my parents, be the goody good girlfriend. But 2 nights a week, she wants me in a kennel at the foot of her bed.
Oh, honey. Wow.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
This escalated so quickly.
So quickly.
She whipped out her phone and showed me pictures.
No.
She went into great detail about the things she needs from me. Said I'd be perfect.
No.
I tried to be nice and not flip the table and run. I let her down, knowing it's all lots of fun. I really appreciate her being upfront about all that. There are places to go online and seek out people who are into that sort of thing, but sadly, I could not.
That's the thing that I don't understand is like, if you know you have a specific thing,
That's why FetLife exists.
That's exactly
There's
why.
so many places like that. So many people are so into it.
You know, I have to be honest though, I do admire the fact that she's
upfront about it.
First date. She's not letting this go down the road. She's not letting you get committed. Like, she's like, first date, this is my thing.
This is what I like.
Yeah, if you're not into it, then we gotta nip this thing in the bud right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is great.
It was nice meeting you.
How would you like to sleep in a kennel?
No, I'm not trying to be uncomfortable. Speaking of eye masks.
Oh.
All right.
Did you use your eye mask?
Cozy.
I
sleep.
found mine. I thought I had left it here and I had left it in my bag. So I just found it today when I was packing my bag to come here and I was like, yes! I can't wait to try it.
I'm telling you,
very
it's
excited.
not overrated.
Cassie gifted us all sleeping eye masks because I think you needed us to know. She was like, I have to convert
as many people as possible.
You do know I don't wear pajamas.
You're wearing no pajamas and a face mask now.
I actually like that. I think that is a good
It's
look.
a look.
It is a look.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Dude.
I'm telling you, when Chuck wakes me up in the morning for breakfast, which is normally just before 5 a.m., I like slide it up, go get breakfast, slide it back down, back to bed.
Back to bed.
Night.
Nice. Yeah, but all that to say, no, I would not sleep in a kennel. I value comfort.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Do you guys have more or can I share one more?
Yeah,
go
for it.
ahead.
I have one more to share.
Okay.
This is my favorite one. I had a guy pull out his wang after a first date. We had a nice day at the beach and a nice lunch. Everything was going smoothly. We went to say our goodbyes and he just pulled out his penis in the middle of the parking lot.
No.
When I asked what he was doing, he said he liked girls that liked spontaneity.
No.
What?
What a weird. There's so many ways to be spontaneous.
That's not it.
Not spontaneous, my dude.
My dude, you're going to end up at
100%. He was gauging her reaction. Didn't go the way he had hoped it would, and had to come up with something on the fly to say. And he was like,
spontaneity. I also have some puppets in my trunk.
Would you like to see him?
Oh my God. He likes spontaneity. Got to whip his dick out.
Oh.
What did he think was going to happen in the middle of a beach parking lot?
I'm sorry.
I assume they're on during the day.
Yes. And also, there's children around. You're going to end up on a fucking
Yes.
no
Sex
fly
offender.
list. Yes.
Yeah,
Registry.
exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ooh, wow. Wild. It's a jungle out there, you guys.
It
Be
really is. And so, yeah, as the world opens back up,
Be safe.
be safe.
Be careful. Oh,
Exactly.
Lord.
Wear a condom and wear a mask.
That's
And
right.
Yes.
Wrap it up everywhere you can wrap it up. You know?
And send your stories to our one-stop shop of a website. It's myworstdatepodcast.com. And we love you so much.
Cheers.